You know what I want you to do before tonight's show?
What's that?
I want you to I want you to turn on DJ Khaled, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I want you to go to God Did, and then
Mm-hmm.
I want you to Google the lyrics on the internet,
Mm-hmm.
and then I want you to read possibly the best verse you've ever heard in your life
Little
while it
Wayne's
is being.
verse? Mud.
I like people like you.
Little Wayne's verse was mud.
It was mad. But here, you didn't let me finish my story. So
Yeah.
when you listen to the song, the first thing you hear is amazing beat,
Mm-hmm.
great sample and production. And then you hear Rick Ross's verse, and you're like, wow, this is a really good verse. And then you hear Lil Wayne's verse, and you're like, wow, this fucking verse is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get to the end of the 8-minute song, right? When you get to the end of it, you're like debating how good Jay-Z's verse was. It's not that you forget that there's other people on the song, but you realize that the man just spent 4 minutes just annihilating everything, and it was great and awesome and all that wonderful stuff. And then when you do see how you were doing your morality check, and you're getting your morality check all fucked up right now because it wasn't very moral of you. You weren't acting in high morality. But when you fact check Jay-Z's verse, it's amazing. It's amazing. And you know what I always say? It's just like when Michael Jordan was at the 75th anniversary the other day. Remember?
Yeah.
Right? And then you ask the GOATs who the GOAT is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what matters. That's what I always say. It was one of the best verses you've ever heard in your life. I know, but you're all like,
no,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I know what you're going to say.
I
right
listened
now.
to it.
Just
I
like-
actually listened to it a couple of times.
Did you read it?
I didn't read it. I just listened to it.
You have to read it. And then you should read it on Genius Lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Genius. You ever read Genius Lyrics? You
I just watched the videos.
No. You got to read it with Genius Lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Genius Lyrics breaks down all the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And every line is like a double entendre. It's great.
Yeah.
Every line. And there's a couple of triples in there. But you have to read it with Genius.
A couple 22 twos in there.
It's all 22 twos. It's like 44 fours, guy. It's great. But I know you'd say bad things about it.
I don't. I have nothing bad to say about it.
No,
I have nothing bad to say about it.
If you're not going to say anything good either,
it's a dope verse, and it's he made a great attempt at making you forget that there was anybody else on the song by going for 8 minutes on a 4-minute song. So that was pretty clever.
Yeah.
Watch what I'm gonna do.
No, I know exactly what you do. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You got to save it for later. That should be a hot slice. That whole verse should be a hot slice. But carry on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. I listened to it. I listened to it over and over again. Actually,
you got to read it.
Genius I listened lyrics. To it 3 times, and I lost about 2 hours out of my day. That's how long that verse was. Yeah, actually, when I finished listening to it, I looked at my phone. I'm like, did this really just go for 6 minutes? Like, that's wild. I go, that's pretty presumptuous of him, and pretty arrogant, and pretty obnoxious.
I know. That's what people like you would say. People like me would say it was pretty fucking amazing.
It was good. It was. I want to say amazing. I want to say.
I know
amazing,
you want.
can't,
I know, but you can't. I know you can't. You can't. I hear you. Just like you can't thank Trudeau for turning on the water today, but it's all good. I appreciate you. Did you do anything